It's the season to stay fit. I know that's not the way you thought I was going to end that sentence. But it is the holidays, and today we're talking about how to stay on track when you go to all those holiday parties. Now, I'm here with Jerry Berger, Fitness Director, IFBB Pro at Island Club and Spa. Jerry, we need your help. What are some of the tips that you have for us on how to stay on track?
Well, I think generally when we get off track, and I've said this over and over again, it's because we failed to plan. We don't think ahead, we don't plan, we don't think about what's coming ahead of us. And so when we're put into that situation, all hell breaks loose, right?
Okay, so the main thing is to plan. And by that you mean if you know you're going to a party that evening, then maybe you want to eat fewer carbs, fewer sugar that day?
Well, yeah, definitely. Most of the times when we have, a big party, Christmas party going on, we already know that it's going to happen. And so one of the strategies I like to utilize is actually taking a look at our calories for the day, not to make it complicated, but if you know you're going to have some drinks, you're going to have some wine, some dessert, then one of the things that I personally like to do is go more to the low carb side during the day. And most people use the strategy of, oh, I'm not gonna eat, right? Which is the worst thing that you can do, because what happens is you don't eat all day, dinner comes, you have all this food, and what your body wants to do is store those calories as fat. And so you still need to eat throughout the day, your regular two meals every 2 to 3 hours, but you want to make better food choices during the day.
Okay, so once I'm at the party, how do I stay in control? How do I not lose control?
Well, boundaries, again, being able to think about the party and know that, okay, I'm going to have fun at this party, because that's what it's all about. We're not here to, necessarily be deprived and, be the one in the corner standing there, oh my gosh, I can't have that. But you want to set boundaries. So meaning, how many desserts are you going to have? Okay, if there's a few desserts that you want, don't have like the whole piece of every single dessert. Maybe have a bite of each one. If you know you're going to have some cocktails, maybe limit yourself to 2. And speaking of alcohol, I know that a lot of us during the holidays tend to have a couple more cheers here and there. Drink more water. Really important, because alcohol is a diuretic. And so one of the strategies that I always like to utilize is for every glass of wine or beer that you have an extra glass of water.
Okay, speaking of alcohol, are there certain alcohols that's better than other alcohol?
Well, going back to, remember our glycemic index, earlier on in one of our other segments, we talked about sugar and the effects of sugar. It applies to pretty much everything that we eat and drink. And so when you take a look at alcohol, yes, there are better choices than others. Some of the things to be aware of is that when you're starting to drink some of those fancy cocktails, like the Mai Tais, the Pina Coladas, all that yummy stuff, which you're basically ingesting sugar in a dessert. And so best to choose alcohol that is lower on the glycemic index, like red wine, also vodka.
Oh, good.
Vodka's also low.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. Vodka and club soda, that's normally my go-to drink.
There you go.
What about the food? When you go to a party, are there certain foods that we should avoid?
Yes, for sure. A lot of the filler foods, I call it, like bread, pastas, that sort of stuff, we want to limit, or in fact, just take it out. Go for the good stuff. Go for the protein. Go for the meats, Definitely just keep note of that when, you're at a dinner party and they pass around the dinner rolls, just say no.
All right, we're almost out of time, but I have one last question. Aside from making wiser food choices, is there anything else we can do? Any other tips?
Well, I think, the most important thing is stay on track with your exercise program. A lot of us, we get so busy. Even if you have 15 minutes, it's not just the 15 minutes of calorie burning that you're doing, it's what it does to your metabolism the rest of the day. And so a lot of us feel defeated because, oh, if I don't have an hour, well, what's the point? Well, the point is, if you have that 15 minutes, that is really better than nothing. So get out there and do it.
Jerry, thank you so much. Again, great tips to help us survive the holidays. She is so smart.
So smart, so good. Good
and
tips.
so inspiring.
Yeah.
If you're a Facebook friend of Jerry, she's always posting, these quotes and videos. And And if I'm having a difficult day, or if I didn't have time to work out that day, I log on and I'm like, I should have gone. It makes me feel guilty.
She's also a counselor too.
She is.
Yeah.
She's terrific.